Buffos here, bringing you the brand review, and today we're going to be talking about the new Odd Eyes Supreme King card that is coming out of Code of the Duelist, and it's kind of going to be probably one of the last times we're going to be seeing Odd Eyes and or Supreme King for a long time, unless they decided to give us some random legacy support. So let's just jump right into it. So Supreme King Servant Dragon Odd Eyes is a level 8 Dark Dragon type Pendulum Effect monster with 2500 attack, 2000 defense, and a Pendulum skill of 4. I think this is kind of rudimentary. I think most Odd Eyes monsters have the Pendulum skill of 4, and the stat line is pretty rudimentary for a pretty decent boss monster, especially since it's a level 8. We're not gonna worry too much on the stats, but let's just jump right into the effects. So the first Pendulum effect is you contribute 1 Supreme King Servant Dragon monster, destroy this card, and if you do, add 1 Pendulum monster with 1500 attack or less from your deck to your hand. This is actually a really good effect because it allows you to search out certain cards that are in your deck. It allows you to search out I think Zero and Infinity, which are really good because I think they're both 0 attack. Otherwise, you can also just search out, I think you can search out Perform H plus Fire with this effect. You can search out, Magispector cards if you're playing this card in Magispectors. You can search out some of the Metaphos monsters. You can search out, 2 of the Metaphos monsters in that deck. But, it's a decent card. I like this card a lot. This effect a lot, at least. So, yeah, it has 3 monster effects. The first monster effect is you contribute 2 Supreme King Servant Dragon monsters, special summon this card from your hand. That's really good, because it allows you just to have a pretty much free special summons so you can recoup them later. The second effect is if a Pendulum monster you control battles an opponent's monster, double all battle damage to your opponent. So basically, if you're attacking with Supreme King Supreme King Venom Dragon or whatever, the Fusion Pendulum monster with 4000 attack, they're going to be taking 4000 whatever monster that is going to take double the damage, which is really strong. It's an on-battle effect that can generate a lot of FTKs pretty quickly, and if you don't control the deck, it's going to murder your face. And the third effect is during either player's battle phase, you contribute this card to special summon up to 2 Supreme King Servant Dragon Pendulum monsters and or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monsters from your face-up extra deck, except this card in defense position. So it allows you to recoup some loss with the cards that you probably attributed for this card in the first place, and it gives you a little bit of defense as the process, because 2500 isn't very hard to get over, especially in a level 8 monster. And for the most part, I think that having a means to recycle some of your cards is really good. Additionally, you could probably play this card during your opponent's end phase. If they somehow managed to not kill this card, you could go into their end step. And just get 2 free monsters that you could then use for something else. Preferably, you could probably summon another monster from this, and then just Pendulum summon back this card and make a rank 8, or you could just you have double the fun with this card. None of these effects are once per turn, so you can special summon this card as many times as you like from your hand, and you can also use this effect during either player's turn as many times as you want. So if you special summon 2 of these cards, you can get up to 4 monsters back. And I think that should be about where you want to stop it, because you'd be wasting a monster if you decided to do it for all 3. But anyway, I think this card's pretty decent. So anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think about this card in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Team Metamorphos, and I'll be signing off.